So I hope everybody has had a wonderful week in SLH land and in your family. And I hope everyone's healthy. And if they're not healthy, they're recovering and getting better. And I just found out that my brother and my sister-in-law and my niece, they had COVID. So they all, it can hit anywhere. I mean, they're so careful. I mean, my brother hasn't really gone anywhere, and just they got it, and luckily they're recovering. And what you, Macy? Yeah, my niece. Yeah, Macy. Yeah, you're muted, Dad.
Macy is the one who had it and spread it to them
Oh, she got it from school or something, or
from her new job.
oh no. Oh, okay.
That's what they're guessing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess they are all better, but I think Andy said that Debbie and Macy don't have their taste buds. So
Right.
yeah, but they're doing good, he said. So thank you, everybody. Oh, Deborah, you got your second vaccine today. How'd that go? I hope that went well.
Went
Yes.
well. You should have been ready to get yours second one.
I'm getting it next Monday.
All right.
Yes. So Brett and I are getting it next Monday. Okay, so let's go. Thank you so much, Marlene. And oh yeah, I'm glad your father's okay. Yeah, and I hope everyone is doing well. Let me mute everyone. Okay, tons more coming on. So this week has been very interesting and nonstop every single day. So as a lot of you, I believe I'm caught up on giving everybody their customers for the new heroes. I mean, today I think I did another. Karen, I think you got one or two today. So I think you're muted too. I'm just looking at you, so that's why
Yeah,
said.
I was just.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, that was you, Karen.
No, I was just looking. I was looking at 508. I got a new customer again, but I never got an email of a new hero. I never received anything. You got a new sales, someone on my team. So I was figuring, I didn't know where this customer came from. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, go back in your back office and you'll see your new hero, because somebody signed up and
yeah, I saw that. I was
okay.
email Annika to find out when she signed up, because I haven't looked for a few days. She must just signed up today.
It was either today or yesterday, because I was caught up until today.
Oh, great. And this is the customer's right in my area, so that works great. It's
Good. I
20
didn't even
minutes
know.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
so right on Long Island. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. Well, as you can see, so I mean, everybody is getting lots and lots of heroes. So let's get right into something cool, because there's only this is the next week. This was the last full week of March. So next week will be April. So am I right? Yeah. So Micah, if you have a chance, can you put in? Let's see who's leading our sales and leading our recruiting, because I know it's getting very busy. So you guys are doing an amazing job. We'll give Mike a few seconds, because I just surprised them on this one. But yeah, no, I'm so thrilled with how our team is growing. I mean, I think might even be up to 1,500 sales heroes now. Let's see. Okay, top sellers live. Look at this. You know what I love about this? I know Diana's on here, but I believe the top three right now, they're all friends. And yes, right? I mean,
Yes.
it's related. I mean, family. Diana and Bev are sisters, and Bernadine, and Bev is the one that brought them on. So it's pretty cool. You guys are all doing amazing. And yeah, so that's awesome. So again, we have one more week. Keep it up. I mean, we can scroll down. I mean, Troy and Kim and April, Donahue, LaShanta, you're right there. Florence, Vernicia, Heather, and Diane and Joe and Rodney. You guys just keep it up. You got a week to go, and let's see who gets on the top. Oh, speaking of this, there should have been 6 of you that received some money in your e-wallet, because I spent $600 on spa gift cards that did not go out for some reason. So everyone just yesterday let me know that. I thought you guys would have already spent it from or used it because you were the top sales heroes from last month and also the recruiters, but it didn't go through for some reason, and I got charged. So I'm taking care of that. But I put $100 in every one of their back offices for you. So look out for that. Now here's the top team builders: Evelyn, Beth, America. There you are, right there, and Sherilyn and Karen and Kevin doing great again. You guys are doing amazing. Look at another month of lots and lots of new heroes signing up, and yeah. So, or Regina said we have one more week in March. Next Friday is the first. Yeah. So this is the last full week. The next week again, Friday will be the first. So. You have another week to go to sign up a whole bunch of sales heroes, and so there's a whole bunch of heroes on here, new heroes, existing heroes. So what I want to do, Micah, if you can, so what I told you, when we have 2,000 heroes, we're going to do something special, okay? And everybody's been asking if they can have badges, name tags, something like that. So when we hit 2,000 sales heroes, which I believe, you know what, the way we're moving could be the next month. Micah, do you have it queued up? Okay, we're gonna have these beautiful badges that I'm gonna give to you all. Okay, so they're not like plastic or anything like that. They're like real heavy duty badges. So you're gonna see what they look like, and then they say I love PPE on the lanyard, and I'm gonna give them to all of our sales heroes. So whoever wants them, and they're really awesome. And Reba helped design it, and then Micah took it and put our logo on it, and they're gonna be beautiful. They're definitely more white than this. This is just Micah's copy that. And look at on the back, you have the poem. And that's what I wanted on there. So that way, you know, when you're wearing this every day, this is something you can show your customers. So if they say, well, who's SLH? Who are we? You can show them the poem. You can just read it every day yourself as well. So yeah, they're going to be awesome. So that's our goal. Let's get to 2,000. And I'll also be showing, like, I ordered some samples. So when I get that, I'll wear it and I'll show everyone how it looks. But it's beautiful. It's really thick. It's not like a cheesy little flimsy plastic badge too. So,
Michael, what's the barcode about?
oh yes. So the barcode will bring them right to slhmedsupply.com. So they can just use their phone, go on there, and then you can sign them up while they're there, or if they just want to learn about us, they can just go on there, and then you give them your hero code and all that, and they can sign up.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yes, right. Yep, you can scan it with your smartphone. Absolutely. But we'll figure out the best landing page to bring that to. Maybe it'll go to the About Us page or something, so that way instantly they can see who we are, or just to all the products, whatever. We'll figure that out once we order that. So that is coming soon. Okay, so we got that. I'm just trying to see. I want to say hello to everybody. We have a lot of new people on here that were on Tuesday, and they're back here on Thursday. So thank you. I'm just scrolling through right now. Before I go any further, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody say anything. So a lot of people are getting their shots, and it's just, it's really interesting. So if you weren't on Tuesday, I'm going to tell you something, a little tip that you guys should all do. And this will really help you get in good with a lot of hospitals, a lot of different places. The entire country is out of safety needles. Okay?
Out of who?
Safety needles. So we have So there's a certain type of needle that they use for vaccines, and it has like a hinge safety cap on it, and nobody can get it. I mean, even the big like McKesson and Cardinal Healthcare and all that, they cannot get this, but here it is. So we have it. So how it is, on the right is the syringe, and it's a 3 milliliter syringe, and on the left is the needle with the hinge safety cover. So all you do is they screw them together, and then that way, the reason a lot of everybody needs this now, which I found out, is a lot of the vaccination centers are not using nurses and doctors to give the shots. Okay, so it can be dangerous if you don't have it with a safety cover. So everyone's asking for this. We have it now, and we're delivering our first. So this is like the packaging for it. So you have a safety needle, and then the hypodermic syringe. So it's 3 ml. It's a 1-inch needle and a 25-gram weight. That's just what it's called. So it says, see if you can sort of see, it says 25G by 1-inch needle on the left. And
Are they part of the buy one, get one?
no, they're not on our website yet. So no, they'll be on like the beginning of April. I have to get my first shipment in, which is
Oh,
coming tomorrow. So they're just brand new, but just something to start thinking about is there people are gonna always ask you for them. So, and speaking of buy one, get one, again, we have 1 week left on the 50% off. And I mean, we're getting so many orders. So thank you for that. And also, just don't forget, for the 20% off for existing customers, there's 1 more week for that. And then in April, we'll have a whole new campaign, and I'm working on figuring out what that's going to be. And we'll probably do it weekly in April. I think that way we'll just change it up and see how that goes. And so just stay tuned for that. Maybe this Sunday, depending on what time I get back, I'm traveling this weekend, if I can do the Sunday night Facebook Live. If not, well, maybe we'll do it on Monday night, but I want to figure out a really nice campaign to kick off April for all of you. Okay. Marlene, so very good question. So since it is the end of March, a lot of you know this already, some don't. Marlene says, if a customer orders 1 item, will they get 50% off or get another item of the same for free? It's 50% off. Hey, our system can't really do the buy one, get one for everything. You can call it a buy one, get one, but it's really, if they order 100, they're only paying for 50. So it's buy one, get one, but it's really 50% off. So it's just for the next week anyways. Yeah, but definitely you can say however you want to say it, but I think the easiest is just to say 50% off everything on our website except the gloves. You're welcome, Marlene. Okay, so yeah, so that's a new item that we're gonna have that everybody needs. I'm telling you, everybody, and it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse because there's more vaccines coming out and no needles. So that's not a good combination, but it's really nice that we have that to offer. And so just stay tuned for that, and we'll put that on our site. Now, I don't know, a lot of you belong to a lot of different Facebook groups, SLH Facebook groups and Hero Facebook groups, but some of you I've seen are making like magnets and hats and shirts and all that stuff. And I think that's awesome. I mean, that's great. I mean, just keep that up. And again, I always promise it, but I'm so slammed now, which is a good thing. It's not like I'm slammed and we can't do it. But we have so many orders, so many of the donations, and we have lots of material coming in to fill all that. So we're just filling them and fulfilling them and fulfilling them and just keep shipping as fast as we can. So it's been 30 days and we said everyone 90 to 120. So we still have plenty of time to get everybody out. And not a lot of customers are asking when their stuff is gonna be shipped because we'll keep sending newsletters out. That way it'll make your job easier so everybody sees that their orders will be shipping. So that's with that. So we have new product. Any questions or anything so far about, okay, hold on. Lee, let's see. I called on a med spa and was told they get a limited supply of gloves and masks from the CDC. Any comments on that? Yeah, no, there's definitely CDC, the states, sometimes they help out. And what you say to that is that's awesome. Good for you. It's not going to be there forever. But like you said, it's a limited supply of gloves. So if they need more, then they can get them from us. But I mean, I love when the CDC and government step in, but it's not happening as often as it should. I mean, realistically, why wouldn't, it's a national crisis, so there's no reason the government shouldn't step in and buy it all and help everyone, but they're not. So, and they never have, and they never will, because it's a lot of money to be made in this industry, which is too bad. So a lot of people suffer because of that. Just like, you know, I'm going to have to, in like 2 minutes, I have to go plug in my laptop because it only says, I just got an alert, 5 minutes left. So I'll leave it and go do that in a few minutes. But I just want, is LaShanta on here? I can't tell if she is. Let me see, do I see her anywhere? I don't see her. No, okay, well, LaShanta's not on here, but don't forget tomorrow night on her, well, America, you're a part of that as well now, right? Oh, no, you're part of, yeah, I mean, you're part of Reba's, the Heroes, but tomorrow night, LaShanta does like a Zoom meeting, and she's gonna train on a whole bunch of different things. So if you're on her Facebook page, definitely go there. Deborah, can I send out a note to any sites telling me they are beginning vaccinations that will have needles? Oh, absolutely. Yes, Deborah, you can absolutely tell everybody they're available. I mean, they're coming in. I have 10,000 coming in, so we can get them. We can ship them to us in a few days. So hopefully, Micah and I will come up. We'll put it on the website soon, maybe even tonight or tomorrow, and I'll give pricing, and then we can do that. But let me get my cord, because if I go down, everybody gets shut down. So give me a second. Hold on.
Well, there we are. We lost Michael. I just saw him drop off the list. So, and I was sitting here actually thinking, I was like, I had the Jeopardy theme song going in my head as we're waiting for him. I was like, ah. So anyway, we might go ahead and wait just a minute, because I'm sure once he plugs in, he'll be right back. So you guys just stay tuned. I'll pause our recording here.
Hey, Micah, on my tablet right now, I have the screens separated, and on the right side is the chat, but now I can't chat. What did I do? What did I press wrong? Because actually it says to Jania, which is a direct chat. I don't want a direct chat. What did I do?
At the bottom of that, there's a little drop-down menu. You can choose who you're chatting with. It's right above where you type.
At the bottom.
Right above where you type your message, there's a little drop-down menu. You can change it to everyone.
Okay. When I do that, it just drops down and it says save chat. I see that with the 3 dots. Yeah.
No, this is it says 2, and then there's a little gray box, at least on my screen. It says.
Oh, okay. Now I get what you mean. Okay, so click on the arrow pointing down.
Yes.
Got you. There we go. I'm back on. Thank you. You're the man.
Thanks, Micah.
Got it, Michael.
Okay, we got something from Marlene. I would love to see one of the top sales leaders or the top 3 collaborate to a Zoom meeting and train how they're getting sales. I mean, honestly, Marlene, I mean, they're on here now. I mean, we can talk about it and they can help and do tips, but I can tell you how they're doing it because I see who they're ordering from. And the truth is, let's go over that. I mean, we can talk about sales, and I've been preaching this for so long, and if you listen and you take it to heart, you're just going to do so great. I mean, you really, really will. I mean, the first key is do not go after anything big. Okay, that's the first key. Okay, when it comes to what our niche, it's all the small companies. Okay, there's so many small day programs. Okay, day programs, I haven't seen really any orders from day programs. I get orders all the time from day programs. You guys got to go to them. They're buying from Amazon. These are day programs that are like adult day programs where they have, the handy capable, amazing men and women that go there, and they're having such a hard time. And I know this because my customer, who's literally right next to my warehouse, he's the head of like the association for all the day programs, and he said they're just getting destroyed. They can't get anything. So that's where I would start. Now, Marlene, now that the museums are opening, the movie theaters are going to be opening, people are opening up. That's where you want to hit them. I mean, you would definitely, the schools, right? Schools are harder. I mean, maybe I would stay away from schools because schools, you have to sign up as a vendor and all that. So that takes a little longer. But if you want to and now Diane said, you love training. This is a whole new field for me. I think I'm a little shy about introducing. I'll study the store more, maybe. Again, it's the key to this is if you are shy or it's hard, make sure you call places outside of what's near you. That way you get comfortable. Hey, don't ever. When I first started, I mean, I didn't know anything about this. So I am in the same boat as you, but I just took a chance and just reached out, and I am outgoing. So that's just, for me, it was okay. But if you are a little shy, I always say, call an assisted living in Idaho, right? I'm telling you, Iowa, I don't see orders from there. Those places have nobody calling on that. And I know this because my friends live in Iowa, and he's like, that's where people need us. So that's where I would do practice there. And if you mess up, it's okay, because remember, you're selling from your heart. I mean, you should look at every product and you should say, would I use this? Right? And why would I use this? What do I need this for? And if you would use it, then you can sell it that way too. Yeah, and like Robert said, I mean, role playing is an amazing thing to do. And like Tammy said, after the first few calls, it does get easier. And it just, I mean, you have to, if you like that, again, we have an opportunity, again, if you can recruit salespeople who are great sales, and then you don't have to sell anything. I mean, that's what the idea for the 365 Days of Heroes is for as well. Bring on heroes and let them, some heroes that you might not even know about yet until you talk to them could be star salespeople, and then they can help you as well. So everybody, your downline can help you, you can help your downline. And but let's see, I love talking to people, so that helps. I just feel I need to know the products more. Yes, the key is you have to know the products, of course. I mean, that's the cool part about this. So again, maybe every other Thursday or a Tuesday. I mean, Tuesdays are good because we don't have time limits. I can go over every product and you can ask me questions and you can learn it that way. But on your free time, you're all working, you're all doing so many things, but if you have time, if you really want to do this and become well-versed, then just study the products and study the price guide. And yeah. So
and Michael, the new hero meetings from Tuesdays are all recorded in your back office. They're labeled
Right.
new hero meetings. You can go back to the last few of those and probably learn a plethora of information.
Yeah, awesome. Because everyone, the heroes ask so many good questions on Tuesdays. I mean, I just love it. I mean, I love what you guys ask here, but we only have an hour time limit. So on Tuesdays, it's unlimited to just ask me everything. So, but if you want, the only thing, and I'll just be 100% honest, when it comes to the heroes doing the training and all that stuff, we want to make sure that everybody's telling the same story. And I'm not going to be able to like be on those hero training sessions. So it makes me a little nervous. I'm excited that you're doing it to help each other. But as long as the person doing it understands everything about SLH or what they're going to talk about, then that's awesome. We can do that. And I mean, I would love, so you know what, I guess everyone's been asking to do this, so I will have to start making videos, and I don't mind doing it. I mean, I'll sit here and do a video and go over every, I mean, I can do a Zoom. Micah, can I do a Zoom by myself?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, so maybe I'll do a Zoom, and that way I can sit here and I can share my screen and I can pretend like you're all here, and then we can put it in the back office and in a newsletter. So that way, and I'll call it new products, existing products. We'll do all different things. So how about my promise to you is once a week, I will get a video out for you and how to talk on the phone and to do this and my experience of all that. And hopefully that'll help a little. I mean, my job is to make you as successful as possible. And we are growing tremendously. And I know there's I'm talking to a lot of new heroes every single day that I've never talked to before. And it's incredible. And so I'm always refreshing my memory because everyone's asking me these questions over and over again. So I love it. So I will make some nice videos for you. So, but here, let me just see. I got a lot of questions while I was talking. So what is this? EMAs, Emergency Management Associations. These people get calls from local businesses looking for, Kevin Holy Cross. Kevin, are you here? You can chat.
Hey, Michael. Yes, I'm here. How are you?
Tell them, that's wonderful. I just read what you said. So tell them about that. Have you reached out to your EMA?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Excuse me one second here. Yeah, so I reached out to my local EMAs. It stands for the Emergency Management Association. And this was back in January. And she told me that they get donations from the health department, this and that, but a lot of the local businesses will reach out to these guys to find out where to get PPE products. So I reached out to her and just kept following up, and I made a real good connection with her. And she has been passing out my information left and right. In fact, she's following up with me and telling me who she's passing out my information to so that I can personally follow back up with them. So locally, these guys have been much more of an asset to SLH and what I'm trying to accomplish than anyone else that I've dealt with. So just a suggestion, that's all I'm saying.
Yes, no, that's a great suggestion. I mean, that's awesome. So again, you can search up EMAs, Emergency, what is it, Management Association?
Yes, and then they'll put you in touch. Like once you make a connection with those guys, the local health directors, they work directly with these guys. So it's almost like you have an instant validation when you talk to the health department, because nobody's really reaching out to them personally to sell proper PPE products to these people. You know, they're getting hit left and right online. But if you physically call and say, hey, I live in this county, I'm a resident of, the county of the health department that you're living in, or even within a tri-county, they seem to resonate a little bit better and easier to trust you with what you're trying to do for them.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's terrific. And there's a whole resource that I just learned about. So definitely reach out if you have them. I have no clue if they're in every city, every county, wherever they are, but definitely that's a great place to reach out to.
Yes, thank you. Every county has one, and it's an easy search. Yep. Thanks, Michael.
No, thank you, Kevin. That's terrific. Okay, Derek, thank you very much. 2 PCs, you can do a Zoom and then record it. I've done it a few times. If you have any, that's awesome. I will call you if I have any questions. But starting next week, every single week, we will have a Zoom that I can try and help as much as possible. But again, we can always, Tuesday nights are an awesome night just to ask any question. We can do training. We can talk about it all. Okay. Robert, yes, the door knocks for Comcast, for practice my script in the mirror. And that's, you definitely can do it. But what my whole theory with this company and being a leader of this company, and my father, I'm watching him now, and just he's taught me how to be an incredible salesperson. I never had scripts. I never had anything. He like threw me in the fire and said, go out there and just sell. And so what I would do is just, you know what? Find 1 or 2 products. You don't have to go in with every product. Okay. You know, right now, everybody needs gloves. Everybody needs gloves. Okay. I'm telling you, our hybrid nitrile gloves, I haven't reiterated this enough. The pricing we have is insane. There's literally nobody having nitrile gloves. Okay. Even I hate to say government stuff, but even government that they specifically need nitrile, they gave up. They're looking for anything. So you can literally go everywhere with the hybrid nitrile vinyl gloves, and we'll send them samples. Like I said, we'll do that. And everybody who gets a sample, they love them. So just if you talk to somebody, hey, do you need nitrile gloves? Say, we have a nitrile hybrid, nitrile vinyl mix. We can help you with that. If you're going to want real nitrile, which there really aren't any, you're going to pay $30 a box. And then they know this. So this is where, somebody just, Diane said, are they for everyone or just the hospitals? No, nitrile's for everybody. I mean, anybody, there are so many. The only real difference between a nitrile glove and a vinyl PVC glove is the color. They want blue. Okay, that's the color. And dentists, they want blue. Some cleaning companies, they want blue. Some don't care. They can use clear. And they stretch a little. That's really it. But you know, like when you see the old TV show, the doctors, and they pull their gloves all the way up to their elbow, nobody does that anymore. So it doesn't really matter if it's vinyl and nitrile all together. Yes, Loretta, they are latex free, powder free. Absolutely. But I don't want to confuse anyone, because I'm learning so much about nitrile, because we are going to have our own factory. They're all latex. Okay? Latex is rubber. So even if it's latex free, it's a different type of a latex, but that doesn't matter. Just a little behind the scenes info that even though every box says powder free, latex free, they all have a little latex, but it's not the allergy type of latex. So that's why it's really interesting that they can get away with saying latex free, but they do have some latex in them. So, but just to let you know, Loretta, they are latex free. So there you go. Regina, you would like to get some sample. Well, so Regina, well, again, backpacks, we're slowly, surely, I have 400 being made. So when they come, you'll be getting them. They'll have samples. But if you have a customer who says to you, I want some samples, then I'll send it to you, right? I sold for the first 2.5, 3 months without one sample. You don't need a sample, okay? Especially a lot of people you're not going to see. You're just talking to them on the phone. If they say, hey, I would love to, but I want to see a sample, then you just email me and I'll send you a sample. So that's the easiest way and best way to do it. Because again, I can send you samples, but you might not need them. I don't need them. Yeah, Darla, right. You are allergic to latex, but I promise you've been to the doctors and they use latex-free nitrile gloves. And that's what we sell. But they still do have a little latex. But again, like I said, that's more chemical based. And it's just for some reason, the latex that they put in it is not, there's nobody that has allergies to it for some reason. I don't know, but it's just the chemical breakdown makes it latex free. Okay, talk more about the types of customers who are ordering. Okay, we have, let's just go. I mean, we have zoos every day. We have aquariums. We have movie theaters. We have nail salons. We have hair salons. We have lots of restaurants. We have doctor's offices, dentists, pediatricians. We have group homes. We have schools. We also have towns and cities that do order. We have ambulances. I mean, EMS. Hey, that's huge. I just shipped out an order for EMS today. So again, those people, they need gowns. They need, so this just to let you know, so this ambulance company ordered booties, bouffant caps. They ordered the Tyvek suits. They ordered KN95s. So that's the items that you now know that ambulance companies use. So you can go to them, and they all, and everybody, just so you know, everybody uses the disposable surgical masks. Especially restaurants, we have the nice black ones. You can sell them the black ones if they want, but everybody uses those. Chiropractic offices, absolutely. Any type of medical field, and then literally anybody outside of that too. I mean, there really isn't anywhere you can't go right now that doesn't need some sort of PPE. In honor of my father, I keep saying this: plumbing and heating wholesalers. Okay, go to them. Everybody has plumbing and heating wholesalers where you are. They all buying masks. They're all buying sanitizer. They're all that's even just the surgical masks and KN95s. They all need gloves too, right? They all need gloves. And sometimes they use industrial strength gloves, which we don't carry, but just find out. But there's thousands of plumbing and heating supply houses all across the country. And that's just a great place to go. I just wanted to share this SLH, what is this? I do it to get my site listed. Oh, who said this? Hold on. Oh, Brian. So Brian made a SLH medicalsupply.gosite.com. Now, Brian, can you talk for a second? Because a lot of people asked about this. While he's coming on, Darla, yes, we price match. Absolutely. Don't forget that. Again, if they can show you an invoice, we'll price match. I mean, if they look on our website and said $18 a box or whatever is expensive, again, if they buy 2 boxes, it goes down to $15. But if that's expensive, then say, let me see, and we're happy to match it. But Brian, can you talk or no?
Yes, Michael. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes. So tell me, so you made that website so it'll like redirect to our website. Is that what you did? Or why did you do that? Okay.
Yeah, because it gets me on top of Google. So if someone's punching in or searching for medical supplies,
Yeah.
our site will pop up.
Wow. How does that get you on top of Google? Just
Well, I pay $139 a month, and
okay.
this company built the website out for me.
Oh, really? Wow.
So, and they do all the advertising for me to get me topped on Google and stuff. So if you go there, go to www and look at it, you can see what it looks like.
Yeah, I will. So it's not like, so if they type in slhmedicalsupply.gosite.com, it's not our site, it's something different?
No, it's your site.
Okay.
It's just made. You'd really have to go on to it to look at it and see.
Okay. Micah, can you share it? Let's see if Micah, I want to see it. It's cool. I just want to learn because everyone's asking and some people do this, so I've
I
never
was trying
seen
to look it up. What's the address again?
Yeah, go ahead.
You can tell them, Brian.
Okay, it's www.slhmedicalsupply.gosite.com.
No.
Oh,
Somebody said it shows a property when you click on it or
that's
something.
what I'm seeing is CPR properties.
Are you sure that's what
Okay.
it is?
SLHmedicalsupply.gosite.com.
Yes, let me check. Hold on.
Okay. Now Derek is saying that can mess up Google for the main site. Be careful, Google doesn't like that. I don't know, but again, you know what?
Brian, can you just type it in? Put it in on the chat so we could really see the spelling.
Okay, give me just a second. Let me look it up
Is-
here again.
There's one guy who called me. He's supposed to do the SEO
Right,
plan
Yep.
format for me, but he won't let my site with the slash then my store name on it because I don't
Ah.
have permission from you guys. So I said, well, I want to do my own advertising with my site, and when they open it, it will be my site, but I don't want to touch the original site. Of course, it will be the mother site will be
Right.
your site. But he's saying that, oh, we can't do that because you're just affiliates. Oh, okay. So then, but there must be another platform that we could go in. Oh, he said something about make your own website and then link it there. I'm like,
Lorna,
no,
look at
it's just gonna be.
Lorna, look at the chat. Marlene said, and I don't think you were here. You can do the same thing with GoDaddy or any domain.com company. You can buy a domain and then you can redirect it to your SLH website, and it's only as $9 a month.
Well,
$9.99.
there's several different things floating here. What Marlene's referring to is
Yeah.
just doing a 301 redirect. So if someone goes to your site, it automatically goes to your store. What Brian's indicating is he's actually got a site that you can visit with information, and then when you click something, then you'll go to the appropriate his site of those products. So
So,
just getting
Mike-
a domain's not going to get you ranked on Google. You'll need a
Yeah.
site with content.
Michael.
Yes, Derek.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm in the IT field, right? So I have a lot of
Yes,
experience
no.
with websites and all that. And so you got to be careful of, like, I have my own website and I redirect it. I've had it be many years, so I brand my own healthy website and you know, have a direct. And that's what you want to do, your own SEO. The problem is if you start doing subsites with your business name, which is SLH Medical Supply, and people
Right.
start using that and doing, Google could get mad or could say, hey, something's not going right here. And it could mess up SEO or certain website stuff to your main site. Right. So if someone just Googles SLH, they'll get to other people's subsites and all that, not to
Right.
yours.
Oh,
So that's why
okay.
usually what people should do is brand their own business, right? Because they don't own your business, they don't own your name.
Right.
Right, brand their own name, and they could be a reseller of you know, the PPE equipment through your website. But they're branding and doing SEO to their own website name, then it's not pulling up because Google will start seeing that name too many different directions.
Yeah.
The SLH part of it, and it could cause issues. And be careful because a lot of people, I get called every day because my website's very well published at myself, even my
Right.
IT business. People try to sell you SEO. SEO is not going to work unless you spend hundreds of dollars of it, which is probably not worth it for this kind of stuff
Right.
unless you're the corporate. If you're just a seller selling it, because SEO is consistent. Every month you have to keep on changing stuff and going by Google rules. So people that are trying to sell you SEO, other people out there, I would not pay them because they're not really going to get you the results that you are looking for, and you spend a lot of money on it.
Okay. Yeah. And I always say, I mean, if you can do word of mouth is so much better. Like I don't ever pay for advertising or whatever. I just learn how to do it. Just by guerrilla marketing and sharing and getting people to believe in what you do. And that's how you grow. So, and I think each and every one of you can replicate what I did with your team, with your customers, is just by, again, going out there and being personable and understanding all the products and showing them what we're all about. And so, I mean, that's right. Diane said, rather do it ourselves. That's what I would do. I wouldn't pay because, again, the idea for you all to be here is to make more income, not spend money. I don't want you to have to spend money. I mean, some of you do. I mean, I think Tammy, I saw something amazing. She made a beautiful basket that she gave full of PPE and all that to her doctor and their staff, and stuff like that works. But again, it costs money. And if you want to do it, you can. But I know everybody out there now would just be happy to find amazing heroes that can help them get what they need. Right? And that's the thing. I mean, I'm always like, one day we're gonna have to worry about competition, this and that. You really don't. I mean, the big guys, you have to order tons. Okay, I mean, you have to huge order. So the big hospitals are able to buy 100,000 masks at a time. So when it comes to competition for our little niche of hitting all these small places, it's Amazon. I mean, that's really what it is. That's where everybody's getting their stuff. I mean, you can see if you look on their Amazon and you look on their masks and different items, and you'll see 7,000 reviews, whatever. And so, but they're charging so much money. So people are buying them from Amazon. So if you can just enlighten them and say, hey, come to SLH, we're going to save you some money and we're going to be honest and we're going to deliver and all that, then you can get their business. So that's what I would do.
I could add to what Derek was saying. He's right. I just want to paint a little color into that a little bit more. You never want to build a site to represent yourself as SLH. If someone goes to your site and they can't tell that you're an independent representative, then he's right. You're going to be competing with the company. You want to do something, example, I live in Kentucky. I could do a Kentucky medical supplies site and list the products on there, list information on there, with the goal of, because you're not going to get indexed unless you have something unique from them. So put unique content and information, but use the product pictures and tell a story about those and have those links go to the products on your store at SLH. That'll create your own sales funnel that you can index if you do SEO or if you're posting on social media or wherever you're doing. But yeah, you do not want to try to represent yourself as SLH.
Right. Very good. Thank you.
And likewise, I actually run a marketing agency, so this is all right in line with my business. And so definitely I agree with the point where, you know, if you're actually doing a landing page, I think it's a great idea in a way, because SEO is typically the lowest cost of customer acquisition. So that could actually be an additional source of leads for you, in addition to the you know, guerrilla marketing in terms of actually reaching out. It's just that, you know, you have to have a plan in place to actually, you know, say, hey, you know, what am I gonna do to actually get people here? You know, because once you have the page, you know, you have to actually market it somehow. You know, if you actually have, you know, a good social media network, you know, whatever platform it is, you know, that is a consideration. You know, there's many different avenues you can go.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Michael. No, I appreciate that. Again, I'm learning from each and every one of you every day, and we have so many awesome heroes that have all different industries that are here. So again, thank you very much. Okay. I have some questions now. Let me just go back because I just saw, okay. Let me see what we got here. Where is it? I already have, I saw something I wanted to, where is it?
Michael,
Who's this?
can you hear me? I gotta show
Oh,
you
yes, hi,
something.
Lorna. Yes. Oh, is that a badge?
Well, it's the same materials that you are talking about, but
Let me
it's
see.
like an ID.
Let me see the side of it. Like, turn it to the side. And is it thick or thin? It looks thick, right?
Thick, but it's
Yeah.
just like an ID
Yep, absolutely.
that we could put our face on and then our logo here. So are we going to be like a sales rep ID?
In order to do that, you guys are all going to have to buy your own, and I don't want to do that. I mean, again, this is, I don't think you need that. I mean, if you want a nice badge that you can just walk in with, I mean, that's, I mean, that we can do, but I mean, to do it individual for each and every one of you, I mean, if you guys want to do that, we can, but like Terry said, it'd be great with our name tags and cards when you go into a business. Yeah, because you do have business cards and all that to give as well, you can do. But I think this is just a badge just to say, hey, you're with SLH Medical Supply. And if you put your name on it and stuff, I'll have to look into that, because remember, you're not employees. So I would have to see, that might be something that an employee would give their employer would give their employee, would be a badge with your name on it and all that. Just saying you represent SLH Medical, I'll look into that, because I would love to do it. Trust me, I asked, and it's very expensive to do that compared to just making a beautiful badge, because then you have to do each one individually instead of doing 1,000. They can mass produce. And then,
Exactly. Yeah, the artwork, the person loading those, each one has to be loaded. It's a one-off
Right.
print. And then the design as well. We have to design each one for each person. It'd be a large undertaking.
right, yeah, but we'll look into that. You never know, but thank you for showing that, Lorna. And,
How about KISS?
keep it simple, stupid?
Well, keep it simple, someone, you know.
Wait, wait, did you say keep it simple what?
Keep it simple, someone.
Keep it simple, someone. I never heard that.
I said it's stupid.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, I
it's
see. Okay, gotcha.
Thank you, Micah.
Yes, I learned that. That was everything, and learned was KISS. Right, absolutely right. Just keep it simple, and that's, you're right. I agree with that. So, yep. Thanks, Caroline. Right, yeah, and the people are saying, right, you like the company name on it because we already have business cards. Exactly.
Michael, quick question.
What?
Deborah here.
Hi, Deborah.
That scan code on the back, how
Yes.
do you make that happen?
Oh, all you have to do is you have a smartphone and you just open up your camera and they put it at it, and then like they just point the camera at it and it'll automatically open up in their Safari or their Android, whatever they have. It's really easy.
Now, is there a way we can make one up for our store? And
See, that's almost like putting your face on it. It would be way too hard to do that. So the idea is just for them, again, it's just for, you're there. If they're interested, they can just look at it, or if they're busy, you can just say, hey, just scan this. And when you get home later, here's my hero code or store code. Because remember, we're always gonna give you the opportunity to use your hero code, no matter what. Even if I don't do a campaign, you always have 10% off you can give anyone. So is what the two things you need to do is tell them to scan it and then use my hero code when you want to buy something. And then as soon as
okay, all right.
Yep.
You can just give them your business card when you scan it, because it already has your code on it.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, the idea of scanning it is every phone's a little different. Their icons are in different spots. You don't know what browser they use. It can get cumbersome, but if you just say, hey, pull up your camera app, it'll launch whatever their default is. And you can almost add something to their shopping cart and just go enter your hero code to get them on your store and get them registered. The other part of it, it looks cool. It looks cool with the badge just around. It's like, oh, that looks official. And so half of it's cool factor, half of it's functionality.
Yep. Absolutely. That's terrific. So yeah, so when we finalize this, when we get to the 2,000, when we start getting close, I will order them. So that way, as soon as we hit 2,000 heroes, then we're going to give those all away to everybody. So stay tuned for that. Yes, Lee, absolutely. I want to get you a polo shirt. So we'll talk about that. Yeah, I just have to sit down one day with Micah and just send him all the pictures of the shirts. I have everything. I just need to do it, and I will. So just stay tuned for that. And oh, hi, James. I see I don't know if you guys can hear my big dog in the background, but anyway, I'm sure you can. So, but he had an adventurous day today in Boston. He escaped from my car and jumped out. But he's safe and happy, and that's all that matters. So, and it's 7:57 on Thursday. You're all amazing. Micah, would you, as I'm talking, I'm thinking, would you be willing one day to do like a Zoom or something, so that way you can show people how to redirect and all that. But it seems like a lot of people would like to do that, like buy on GoDaddy or something. Do you know how to do that?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, get your, get a URL, not put a website up, but just get a URL and have it redirect to your site.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, a
That
lot
would
of
be the easiest way. If you just want to have your own URL, you can say, hey, go to Micah's SLH.com,
right.
and then it'll automatically go to my store on the SLH website. That's really easy to do. Someone mentioned in the chat earlier, you don't have to build a website. It's maybe $1 or $10 for the domain. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, we'll talk about that, and maybe next week, the week after, we can do that. And that would be awesome. I appreciate it. But you guys, I mean, I love this. It's really becoming, we're such a team that's flowing. I mean, I hope you see that. Before it was all me talking the whole time, and I love that too. But now there are heroes that have successes, have challenges, have lots to offer. So I hope you all love and appreciate that you're all helping each other, because that really makes me so happy, and I love it. And sorry, Leanne, your 5 dogs are barking at my dog, so so your night's gonna be fun. But yes, but again, anyway, that's 8 o'clock on Thursday. Oh, America, have you started? I haven't even looked. Have you started your like raffle or whatever for your giveaway?
Okay, so I found out that I have 3 tickets.
Wow.
I don't have only one. I have 3 tickets. I did post it in Reba's group. So I only had 2 people request to put their name in it. And I want to try to get more people, that I could raffle off, because if there's only 2 people, I'm going to end up giving it to them.
Right. So talk for a second, because a lot of heroes weren't on here on Tuesday. So tell what it is.
Okay, so I have 3 tickets that I'm raffling off. They're virtual tickets. It's for the 10X Grant Cardone's 10X virtual boot camp, and it's for 3 days from April 9 to 11. And it's a virtual boot camp, so it's going to be a boot camp on sales and marketing, and it's very interactive. So, he teaches us certain things that he did in sales and marketing, and then after that, we actually go into breakout rooms where there's only 10 of us, like 10 entrepreneurs in each room, and we do these certain things, like whether it's role playing, whether it's talking about finances. It's a really good interactive boot camp. So I have 3 tickets that I want to raffle off. The only thing that I'm asking is that if you want your name in the raffle, I do recommend that you are able to do all 3 days, because it's a really good boot camp. I actually did it last year and I learned a lot. So
that's awesome. And America said, I mean, these can go for like $3,000 a ticket, and you get to interact with people from all over the world. And I thought that was so cool. I mean,
yes.
Thousands of people that go on to this. So Jeanette, all right, thanks, sign me up. So make sure you go on Reba's the SLH Superheroes and on Facebook, and find the link, and you can hopefully join. I want you all to have this opportunity, because especially some of you are asking questions of how to sell, how to do this, how to do that. This boot camp will help you tremendously.
Yeah, so I'm doing it. I'm gonna do the raffle tomorrow at 10 a.m. because I have to submit the 3 names sometime tomorrow. So I don't know if everybody's on Reba's group in here, but the information is there.
Can you put the link on here like you did before?
Let me see.
Before everybody goes, I just don't want anyone to miss out on this opportunity. It's a really awesome opportunity.
Okay, sure. I'll do that right now. Unless Reba's on here. Oh, I don't know if she's on here.
I think she is. Yeah, she was. Let's see. I don't see.
How do I?
Just put the link in.
Oh, there it is. Reba.
Oh, there it is. Thank you, Reba.
Yes. So everybody go everyone go click on that and just go enter, and I think you guys are gonna love it. But thank you, America, for that.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, and again, everyone is amazing. For if you miss, watch the replay to see who the top 3 heroes are and the top 3 recruiters. You're all doing incredible. Have an awesome night, and we will see you and talk to you soon. And I'm always available, so please call me anytime too. Take care. Bye, everyone.
Night,
Good night, Michael.
Good
Good night.
everyone.
Good
Good night,
night.
everyone.